So we're back with a group of cats that probably look very familiar, but in a very unfamiliar place. Here we have the newly formed HollowClan with the former members of RavenClan, and if it's not obvious enough, we have Houndstar as leader, partially from popularity, but also I feel like she fits the role very well. She's very faithful, and what might be a little unpredictable, but I still think fit. Sparrowthorn is actually our new medicine cat, Bloodthirsty and Omen Sight. We've never had that, so I'm not too sure what that is or what it entails, but we have Sparkhair, who actually did not initially leave with the group, but because he is mates with Houndstar, he decided to go with them, unlike Curly Tuft, who was Sparrowthorn's mate, who decided to stay behind. But we also now have Flame Chirp. Flame Chirp keeps shyly glancing over at Link Strike as the clan talks about kits. That's something. I never would have guessed Flame Chirp and Link Strike. Yeah, I never would have guessed that one. 39 moons, 27 moons, so not terrible age gap. That's actually interesting. I never would have thought that. But I also like Laurel Shade and Link Strike as well, partially just because we have the son of Timestar, and then we have the son of I was gonna say I was gonna say Timestar, Bumble Moth. So I I don't know. I feel like that would be an interesting parallel, but I want to let things happen naturally as it goes. But for now, this is who we have. We have a new clan, filled with characters that we do know of, but maybe not too much about, considering how young they are. Besides the top, basically maybe 4 or 5, most of the cats, maybe including Link Strike, but definitely Laurel Shade, Amberthroat, Bayflower, Pebbleclaw, newest warriors. Then we got Weaselpaw, Slidepaw, and Wolfpaw, who went missing, who were the first to go missing to go after the badger that had killed Shimmerpaw. So I'm sure that things are very different. They're all settling in, but they're mainly, I feel like, just trying to, you know, I guess acknowledge and get used to how things are now. The clan is pretty small, and while they all know each other, most of them are very young. So I Flame Chirp and Link Strike. I don't know. I never would have thought of the pairing. Not to say it's a bad pairing. I honestly never would have thought about it, but I'll keep that in mind. Mentor new apprentices. See, part of the reason I have same-sex mates same-sex kits turned off is because I didn't want to go nuts with the kits. I kind of wanted to reduce the amount of kits as much as possible, considering you know what happened last time. But I don't know, Flame Chirp and Link Strike, because Link Strike obviously can't have biological kits with Flame Chirp. I think I want to give Link Strike kits. That would be really cute. I wish there was a way to also just, like, choose when to have kits, or even just, like, a surrogate, because then you can actually choose when to have kits instead of them having kits over and over again, which has been happening with, Timestar and Bumblemoth. They had 2 litters, and I might actually turn it off for them, since you can now adjust that, I believe. Yeah, prevent kits. I feel like that would be actually very useful, and I think I might do that for those who have had 2 or more litters. I feel like that would be the best course of action. Get some more blood, or just more, give other cats a chance who haven't had kits at all, just to make things kind of even. But wants to go on patrol, is feeling down, excited, and having a good day. I think we're all kind of in a decent position right now. I know whenever I say that, something goes wrong, but I feel like we need to kind of be a little, open to experiences, and I feel like that's what the group is, because right now I feel like they're kind of laying low for the most part just because of their size, but I also feel like they're pretty open. They are open to new experiences, new members, unlike, Ember Clan, who's very, like, set in their ways, and Raven Clan, who's, while they're a bit more open, they also have more experienced cats, so it's like they know the ropes, whereas these guys, or at least most of these guys, don't. So it's an interesting dynamic. Troll approaches the two-leg nest. I say proceed. Scare the cats away. Yeah, they're not... I don't think these guys are taking chances right now. Confident, loving, adventurous. Great fighter, good speaker. Small dog. I say proceed. Barking scares away prey. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna have to deal with, some, hardships for the time being. Houndstar and Spark here. Houndstar goes missing during the patrol? What? Lying injured on the ground. We're not doing that. This is not a thing we're doing. I don't like this. So same with Ember Clan. This clan will also sync up to Raven Clan, and I actually recently created a timeline on the wiki for the use. Partially if anyone was curious, but also just partially for mine, so I could tell where we're at in the timeline in relation to everyone else. But other than that, I think that's it for introductions, because we know everyone. But yeah, Houndstar is now leader. She is blind, but I feel like her faith kind of saw her through to where it's like they could trust her as leader, even though she does have, some setbacks with her blindness. But I feel like she's relying on other cats to, help pull their way, help make this clan successful. Weasel Snap and Slight Petal. So we have new warriors as well. And Wolfpaw is about to become a warrior too. So, Weasel Snap, that's actually really pretty. I can't remember. Weasel Snap was Lily Tuft's kit. That's the other thing I might as well mention. There's no, it says they have no siblings, no parents. Even though Slight Petal and Weasel Snap are related, they are siblings. Switching over all of these characters was a pain in the butt. It took me quite a long time, one, to figure out how to do it, and two, to actually do it. So all of these cats, they don't have any of their familial ties from Raven Clan. They still exist, but they just aren't in the code. Although I am making sure, because I don't think it's good enough time to check this. Pick mate. Oh, so you can. Okay. Because Weasel Snap and Slight Petal are siblings, so that shouldn't be a thing if the code is anything to go off. So I'll try and fix that later. If I can, I'll do my best. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to try to remember who's related to who. But for now, I'm going to just keep an eye on that. And I'll try and do the code. I'll try and figure out, how to edit that, because I probably just missed something. But for now, it's mainly just a matter of making sure I don't pair any cats together who are related. But I think most of these cats actually aren't related. Because Sparrowthorn and Sparkhair are both, those two are siblings, and I know those two are siblings. Flame Chirp, her mother is like an apple, and her sibling was Honeypad, who passed, so that's gonna be easy. Houndstar, Green Meadows in Raven Clan, so Link Strike, Lily Tuft is in Raven Clan, so it's like you could see that most of the relatives, if anyone came, it was usually a sibling from certain groups. We Sparrowthorn and Sparkhair are one of the only pairs besides Weasel Snap and Slight Petal. So I think we were pretty good in terms of just keeping an eye on things. Like I said, I'll go through. I don't want to like discuss how I moved everything over, but it's like I for the most part, I think everything besides a few hiccups, I can fix that. But otherwise, I'm all over the place. I apologize. So let's see. I want to see how relationships have changed. Because now it's like there's a much smaller clan, so we can actually see the relationships kind of develop from there. Sparrowthorn, Weasel Snap. Let's see. So Sparkhair respects Pebble Claw. That's funny. Flame Chirp. Yeah, because I know Flame Chirp and Houndstar are friends. They're best friends. So it's interesting to see, and it's going to be interesting to see how things develop now that there's less cats going forward, because then they can form relationships more easily. But I am all over the place. But I think, it's good to kind of chill out every once in a while. But I think these guys definitely they lay low. Like I feel like they travel mostly at night, which is probably harder for Houndstar, but also might be easier in general just because the night might be a little more calm, and because she is blind, she does have some setbacks. So I feel like that might, you know, it might make her more comfortable. But I feel like they prefer, laying low, like keeping their heads down a little bit. Wouldn't call them weak, but that's just how they are right now because they can't really afford to take chances. They're still figuring things out. Even though like the group, at least the first 4 or 5, they're more experienced. Like Sparrowthorn and Sparkhair are the oldest at 53, but even then, that's not super old. Houndstar is 39 moons, so just barely 3-year-old leader. So it's, we gotta take things slowly. Wolfheart has earned their warrior name. Oh wow, a loner named Juby? Is that what it is? Juby? Juby, that's such a weird name. That is so weird. What is that? Doesn't like Bayflower immediately. Wow. What did Bayflower do to you? Jesus. It is pretty. But that is funny. What did Juby do to you? What did Bayflower do to you? That has such a weird name though. What is it, Matt? What do you mean, Juby? Sparrowthorn's having a hard day, but yeah, Sparrowthorn as as Medicine Cat. That is she's always had a close connection to StarClan, which I think the Omen site took over. But I just found it interesting, and in terms of like who would fit best, I was like, Sparrowthorn is bloodthirsty, but I feel like that would be even more interesting because I feel like she'd do anything to make this work. So taking on the position, I feel like was definitely her choice. I don't think anyone asked that of her. Linkstrike had a nightmare involving the rushing river. I feel they might also be more into the water. I think they're more open to experiences, whereas RavenClan and definitely EmberClan don't like the water. I feel like they might be more open to, trying new things. Just, experimenting, Slightpetal thinks they are the best hunter. Slightpetal's design is really pretty. I think they're my favorite design right now. But yeah, with the clan so small, we can't do much right now, but it's, it'll build over time, but childish, bloodthirsty, empathetic, we're not going to proceed. We got great teachers, but that doesn't do much with dogs. Wolfheart finds an abandoned kit. Grows weak and dies. No! Baby! Those ones kill me. Great fighter, very smart, blind. Gang of rogues. So we got Bayflower and Laurel Shade. Proceed. Drives away the rogues. Okay. I don't want to lose anybody, especially not this early. Sparkhair finds an abandoned kit. Nurse back to health. Okay, let's see. Where's the baby? What is this? What does this mean? What is that? Curlew? Is that how you pronounce it? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. But okay. Okay. That's a little kit. Okay. We're okay. I'll accept that. That's fine. We're fine. Oh, we can't patrol anymore. Jeez, I keep we're going through things so fast. The curlew kit. And who found you? That was Sparkhair, I think. Sparkhair, congratulations on your little baby. Oh my god. Amberthroat earned a scar protecting the kids. There's only one kid. What did you do? Oh my god. Doesn't want Linkstrike to overwork themselves. Laurel Shade really likes Pebbleclaw. That's interesting. Oh, I didn't realize Laurel Shade was so young. I thought Laurel Shade was older. Jeez, no, Laurel Shade and Pebbleclaw are really close in age. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, Laurel Shade does not like Linkstrike. How does Linkstrike feel about Laurel Shade? Sharing prey with Amberthroat. Yeah, Linkstrike doesn't like Laurel Shade. What about Amberthroat? Doesn't like Amberthroat either. Laurel Shade, what? I'm sorry, Linkstrike. What is going on? I feel like Linkstrike is kind of just daring, great speaker. He doesn't strike me as the type as like really disliking cats, but I don't know. Juby's favorite. Curly Kit really looks up to Bayflower. Bouncy, formerly a loner. I'm wondering if Curly Kit might be interested in being a medicine cat apprentice. That would actually be really cute. I'm making like judgments so early. But it's, it's different having a much smaller clan again. Even Ember Clan is building their ranks, and I think they have less cats actually, or maybe the same amount of cats. Troll sees a shadow of fish. Accidentally scares the fish away. It'll take time, guys. But shameless, daring, adventurous. Let's go. Barking scares away prey. We're trying. I definitely feel like the clan is physically weaker than the other two, even though Ember Clan, I think, is either, I don't know if they're the same size, but around the same size. I feel like they're definitely physically the weakest, just because they're still learning so much. Find a loner who's interested. Amber Throat, Flame Chirp, and Spark here. I'd say proceed. Okay, we got a new loner friend. Rose Patch. That's pretty. I like that. I love that it's a male. It sounds so funny, but... Rose Patch. That's a really pretty name. We're getting so many bangles, though. What is this? Got, like, Slate Petal. I think there's more, but, like, that's a lot. Let's see. Looks to Rose Patch to settle the speed. You're already leading a troll? Smooth over any disagreement. I forgot to look at the personality. Adventurous. Okay. We could do something with that. I feel like they're also just like recruiting where they can, like recruit anyone that they can, and that may, be a positive or negative thing. Amberthroat is frustrated that Sparrowthorn would take their duties more seriously. Yeah, Amberthroat was Sparrowthorn's apprentice. I also thought that Amberthroat might try to be a medicine cat apprentice, but I feel like Amberthroat, bloodthirsty, great teacher. I feel like Amberthroat just does better as a warrior. I mean, I also thought the same as Sparrowthorn, but I also think Sparrowthorn wanted to, do her duty to the clan. Nothing significant. I'm waiting to see what happens. Gives the wrong herbs to a warrior on purpose. Why? Do you dislike somewhat? Let's see. Slightly dislikes Houndstar. That's actually interesting. Bayflower. So far, we're pretty good on relationships. Sparkhair is making everyone laugh. Yeah, charismatic. Yeah. Flame Chirp's heading to the dirt place. Houndstar recently called a clan meeting but forgot what to say. See, that sounds about right. We still don't know exactly how to run things yet, and she wasn't chosen as deputy. She was never a deputy, so it's not like she had that experience either. That's very interesting. Link Strike fell into the nearby creek. That's, valid. It works. Now, no, it was Laurel Shade. I'm like, who was it? It was Link's. I get Laurel Shade and Link Strike confused sometimes. So, Pebble Claw, yeah. Laurel Shade and Pebble Claw, I don't know. That's something. Amberthroat's thinking about love. Do you like anybody? Spark Hair. Flame Chirp. Pebble Claw. Not too many. Bayflower can't seem to stop thinking about Pebble Claw. Oh wow, Bayflower and Pebble Claw too. You're not related, are you? No. Bayflower and Finch Sky, I believe, are siblings. Pebble Claw. Wow. Pebble Claw. So it's Laurel Shade, Bayflower, and Pebble Claw. Can't we all just be together and be friends? I don't see a problem with that. How do we feel that Laurel Shade dislikes Laurel Shade? I feel like we're gonna have some problems thinking about kits. Okay, but Pebble Claw, who do you like? You like Bayflower. Okay. And where is Laurel Shade? You really like Laurel Shade. Okay. Romantic like. Okay, that's building. So you romantically like Laurel Shade. Okay, that's interesting. Feeling excited. Girl Kid is feeling underappreciated. Okay. Okay, whatever you say. You can't really do much yet. Sparkhair finds a patch of herbs they believe Sparrowthorn needed. Okay. At least we're, we're laying low, but we're trying. Extremely hot out today. GB debates turning back. Oh, it's Greenleaf already. I forgot. I thought it was still, God, I'm still stuck in, like, Newleaf. Good God. GB collapses from heat exhaustion. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Comes across a bird. Why is that so ominous? Narrowly misses the bird. Okay, that's why. Practice new fighting techniques. Okay. I honestly did not think that was going to go well because I feel like we're still kind of figuring out how to do things. Nothing significant. Why do I feel like that's setting us up for something? Let's see. Hall starts talking to herself. Okay. Link strikes staring off into space. Okay, so we have a Laurel Shade who caught scent of a fox. Amber Throat is guarding the camp entrance, so we're definitely on high alert. Probably more so than normal. Unappreciated. Pebbleclaw's feeling happy. Pebbleclaw, I want to see, because we like Bayflower and we like Laurel Shade. See, the funny thing is that she likes Bayflower, or I'm sorry, she likes Laurel Shade more, but trusts Bayflower more. Yeah, I mean, Laurel Shade, loving. Well, what is Bayflower's thing? Adventurous. I would think, well, no, I guess not. Like, I guess there's no trusting one over the other, really. But let's see. Weasel Snap announced that they are heading to the dirt place. Shameless. Yeah, that is funny. I think you do get that from, because Lily Tuft, I believe, is shameless as well. Get that from your mom. That is actually really funny. I was gonna say you don't look like your dad, but Lily Tuft, we don't know Lily Tuft's mate. So, and Slight Petal too. Slight Petal looks absolutely nothing like her mother. So that's very interesting. Why aren't we all having nightmares about the rushing river? I feel like that's a sign of something. Rosie Patch is craving the taste of frog. See, like I feel like what? Wait, whoa, 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 whoa! What happened? What? Juby? What? What happened? You died already? What happened? When did you die? Did I miss something? Did I miss what happened? Were we on patrol and you just died? I probably missed something. I'll look at that later. What? That was so random. And a nightmare involving. Did you drown in the river? Gross Patch craving. Okay, well, Juby, we barely knew you. Barely knew you, man. One moon in death, so it had to have happened last time. Did I just not notice it? Am I just that blind? That's totally possible. But that is, I don't want to say that's funny, but I'm so lost right now. Pebbleclaw notices a clanmate trapped in some brambles. Okay, so we have Link Strike. I was gonna say it'd be really funny if the other one was I'm sorry, if they were Bayflower and Laurel Shade. Patrol works all day to free their clanmate. Wow. You guys are struggling. Laurel Shade notices suspicious paw prints. Loving, sneaky, charismatic. Let's go. Drives off a rogue. Okay, we're doing decent. Finds a loner. Okay, who do we have now? Sandy. We're getting a lot of male seniors. And nothing against them, but it's like, I find it weird. We don't really get young loners, and I find that a little odd. But welcome to the camp. Welcome to the camp. We have 3 new members. Let's see. So we got Houndstar, Sandy, Slight Petal, and Bayflower. Bayflower stumbles upon a bush of red berries. Oh god, no. Confident, thoughtful, faithful, adventurous. Let's do it. Stay away from death berries. See, it's not a smart thing to do, but I also feel like Bayflower might have done it. I feel like Bayflower would have done it. Looking at the camp in wonder. Let's see. Nothing's happening. Nothing yet. But Sparrowthorn was startled awake in the wee hours by a vivid dream. I feel like something's going on with the river, and that's why everyone's kind of having dreams about it. Curious about the other clans. I feel like they might just be... Yeah, Link Strike might just be missing his home, honestly. If anyone was to go back, I feel like it'd be Link Strike, but I also know that Link Strike told Lillipuff that he would take care of Weasel Snap and Slight Petal. Since, you know, he's their uncle, and I feel like he wanted to reassure her, honestly. Purring with friends. Amberthroat's spending a lot of time with Slight Petal. I keep thinking Amberthroat is a female, and I'm not entirely sure why. I think it's partially just because he looks so much like his mother and grandmother. Let's see. Slight Petal. Where's Slight Petal? No relationship with Slight Petal. Mayflower is having a hard day. I really want to pair up Pebble Claw and Laurel Shade. I think I might. Honestly. Slight Petal, Wolfheart. Wait. Whispering with a fellow clanmate on the edges of camp. Okay. You do that. I don't like that, but you do that. You do you, man. I feel like, yeah, Laurel Shade. Mate. Pebble Claw. It's official. Hell yeah. I really like that. That's really cute. I think I don't want to make it a habit of like constantly just pairing cats up because I like the idea of them pairing up on their own, but I also just wanted something light to kind of, I guess, close out the episode. Because I feel like we've gone 6 moons. I think we're good. Sneaky, faithful, charismatic. Hound. I almost said Hound Grove. Houndstar. I don't think anytime she's on patrol, I don't think she takes chances with predators. I feel like she isn't. I mean, most of them aren't comfortable in their territory yet, but I feel like she especially would not risk it. She's very cautious as opposed to Timestar, which is like Timestar will kind of decide based on the situation, and Darkstar just kind of jumps into anything. Sparkhair admits that they had a vision from StarClan. No one can make sense of it. I have a feeling it has something to do with the river. And I feel like we're going to have to acknowledge that later on. But we've gotten a good start. We have 3 new cats, and we had 4. Still don't know what happened. It's probably somewhere I'll have to look at it again, but that was probably my slip up. But we've gotten a good start. So, until next time.